So I made a big presentation for a different conference. Just I'm going to show only some salient slides. I think Tiffany has covered most of the components of special enteral nutrition. Awesome. So as I said, lactose intolerance and cow's milk protein allergy are two different phenomena. So we need to choose, if somebody you are thinking is lactose intolerant, you need to choose something which don't has lactose. But if you think somebody has protein, cow's milk protein allergy, then you need to, who has, if you are not sure whether it is lactose intolerance or cow's milk protein allergy, because sometimes the manifestation can be similar. So in that case, we need to go for something which don't have even cow's milk protein. For example, this Newsorb, which is available in the market, which is milk based, and even sort of weaning diet, Farex, Cerelac, all of them has some amount of milk in it. So we have to be quite careful reading the labels about what exactly it is. So Isomil is completely soy based. So we are coming to partially hydrolyzed formulas. So couple of partially hydrolyzed formulas which is available here is Peptamen Junior, which is also lactose free, and Similac Total Comfort. It has lactose. So I think you need to be careful which one you want to choose. And the Peptamen Junior is recommended only for more than 6 months of age, so it can't be given to small infants. And then we have this extensive hydrolyzed formula, this Alpha-Ray Altera. This is from Nestle, but the FSSI regulation sort of prohibits them, mainly because of the concentration. Initially, Tiffany was telling about 1 ml is equal to 1 kilocalories. I think current constitutions sort of forbid use of 1 ml 1 calories. So many of the formulas which has this thing has been put on hold, and that I think there are several reasons why many of the formulas which is available abroad is not available here. The people who are sitting in FSSAI are, I think most of them are not doctors, and they don't have a clue on what things are. And despite from our pediatric gastro society, we try to sort of speak to them and try to get foods. And I think Uma would be facing similar issue on the metabolic food products as well. So this Alpha-Ray and Altera, these are extensively hydrolyzed formulation. Nutramigen, I don't think it's available in India, but Alpha-Ray and Altera has been introduced in India, and you can see one is lactose free and one has lactose. So I think you have to be quite careful in what you are dealing with, and you have to look at the labels. Then comes this amino acid based formulas, and we give them for severe cow's milk protein allergy, and it has free amino acids, so that the smaller the size of the peptide, I think less allergenic they are. So that's the reason why from whole protein you come down to broken down, partially hydrolyzed, and then to amino acid. And but again, the taste will be quite horrible. I think, I don't know how many of you have tasted the Neocate. I think because the milk is digested with acid, and it just like smells like a vomit. As simple as that. And these are the available products in the market. I think Abbott it's not available, but Neocate and Alphamino is available. Coming to MCT based formula, tell me one MCT based formula in India. I think many of you would be using it. Comes as a powder and you have been using it. MCT based formula. I think it's been there for last 10 years, I would say. Simile MCT. How many of you have used Simile MCT? Now powder is there, like a milk powder. Have you ever used it? I think probably the neonatologist would have heard or used it. Simile MCT powder is there, but it's a total misnomer. It has like less than 20% of MCT in it. So the Simile MCT powder is not an MCT based diet, and to be something called as an MCT based diet, it has to be more than 75%. And for some reason, the monogen, which is like has 84% MCT, the FSI did not give license, so it is not available. And we do, as a surgical unit, we have a lot of small babies with chylothorax and and abdominal chylous ascitic drain. So we have to get it from black market and use it. It's a fantastic formula when you have chylous ascites. So yeah. Yeah, I think that's a fantastic thing. But I think I'm talking about slightly a bigger babies. At small babies, I think usually you can give feeds, and if it's a problem, as you said, centrifuging, that can be helpful. And then yeah, I'm not going to talk about. I think already Uma is worried that I'm going to talk about IEM. So I'm not going to talk about IEM. I think with this I'm going to stop here. And then there is government guidelines on milk ladder. I think if you look into the internet, you can see. I'll just show that one slide alone, and I will close my talk. So this is the milk ladder which has been published by our Indian government. I think one of our society. So it has sort of some of the Indian food which is available for children who has cow's milk protein allergy. So how to introduce a small amount. As I said, allergy is something which they can get better over a period of time. So you don't sort of try it for 6 months. So you wait for them to go on for the weaning diet sort of time. Somebody with severe milk allergy, I think if they just even mother takes some milk, and these children will have a bloody diarrhea. It can be quite serious, and they can have severe eczema. So you can see step one, you start with a little bit of biscuit, which has, as I said, there are a lot of hidden ingredients in every food what we eat. And it has milk, everything has milk. You can have this step two, then you go for a slightly milk cookies, and then sort of rice kheer, and then dosa, which are sort of heated. So the when you heat things, I think there is breaking down of your protein, and so it's easily digestible. So this is the milk ladder which is suggested. So we can go by step to see whether they are getting better. So with this, I will conclude my talk. Thank you.